Hello.
Hello.
Alright. Today is going to be interesting because neither of us have played this, which hasn't been true of a game in a while.
Yeah, this is...
Well, Chicory, I guess, was that also.
This is Disco Elysium, a lot of people's Game of the Year 2019.
Yeah.
By Zaum Software.
It's,
has been described as a game for sad communists.
Things I know about this game is that it is often funny, but content warnings, yes.
Content warning everything, apparently, happens in this game.
Yeah. But that it's very, very good.
Yeah. This is one of those games that went there and stuck the landing.
Right. Which is, usually makes for a good time. And also, it's one of those things where you go, whoo!
Mm-hmm.
So, I've played just the beginning to, so that it wasn't, broken.
Yeah.
Or, oh, this is going to be unwatchable because I can't run it or whatever.
I have seen basically none of this game. I have been spoiled on a few things, but, this is another one of those games. It's like JoJo, where, I could have been spoiled on things, but I have no idea how true they actually are.
Yeah, and also, I've seen some clips, but out of context, it very much tells you nothing.
Right. So this is the Game of the Year edition, where there is voice acting. So the original release did not have those. So
obviously we have some options for characters. I feel like we should create our own.
You can die in this game, right? And start over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should create our own.
Extremely intelligent, bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind.
Just might, though.
Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Or create your own Harry.
Yeah.
I know his name is Harry. That's about all I know.
Alright.
Intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics.
Yeah. So we have this many points. That's 8. We have 8 to give.
8 points for 4 stats.
Yeah. So I guess the question is, is there a kind of character
Well, we aren't going to do average across the board. Let's wipe that clean.
We can random. So this would be smart, emotion. This is our hashtag empath.
Our hashtag. No, the hashtag empath would have low intellect, but would have high intellect but low psyche.
Yeah, like that.
So that's a sociopath. Yeah.
We could have a himbo. Incredible psych, great physique.
But incredibly clumsy and dense.
Probably not that, but something like this.
Int 1 might actually be kind of dangerous. I would say maybe we should do Int 2.
Lovable himbo. This is Johnny Bravo.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm into 2352.
Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. Trans chicks are chicks, baby.
All right.
All right, and each of these controls one.
These stats.
6 of 24 personality attributes.
Yeah. So the only thing I know about this is somebody said Shivers is cool. It's tuning into the city. That's all I know. We have logic.
What is Inland Empire again?
Hunches and gut feelings.
Dreams and waking life.
We have logic. Wield raw intellectual power.
Deduce the world.
Call upon
encyclopedia.
Produce fascinating trivia.
Someone tells me it's not that fascinating.
Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion.
Drama.
Rigorous intellectual discourse.
Play the actor. Lie and detect lies.
Sexualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world.
Capital A art.
Yeah.
Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings.
Dreams and waking life.
Empathy. I'm viewing empathy though. Work your mirror neurons. Wait, your what?
Mirror neurons?
Mirror neurons?
I'm guessing that... I don't know if that's a real term or not, but I'm guessing the idea is your neurons about, seeing another person and reflecting that in yourself.
Okay.
Like, oh, if I was hurt, it would feel like this. Kind of
Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Esprit de corps.
Connect to Station 41.
Understand cop culture. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master.
Oh, I mean, if we're Johnny Bravo...
Yes.
That's a good candidate.
Suggestion is strong. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Johnny Bravo cannot take a hit. Pain threshold.
Pain.
No.
Also not true.
Physical instrument.
Flex powerful muscles.
Definitely.
Yes.
Electrochemistry.
Go to Party Planet.
Love and be loved by drugs. Fuck, that's a good line.
Right.
we're in the creation menu, and there's already a good line.
Tune into the city.
Half light. Let the body take control.
Threaten people.
Hand-eye coordination. Ready? Aim and fire. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed. An untouchable man.
Sneak under their
Savoir
noses.
faire.
Stun with immense panache.
Interfacing.
Master machines. Pick locks and pockets.
Composure. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face.
So
I think physical instrument is probably a good one.
Is a good signature.
Yeah.
Especially if
Shivers was suggested to you. Is that right?
Shivers was told to me as it's very cool.
Okay.
But if we're playing Johnny Bravo,
maybe if we blow it, we could do Shivers later.
Yeah. Put that over there. Yeah, Johnny Bravo would like to think that Suggestion is the one, but
now does Johnny actually have Suggestion, or does he
no?
think
That's what
he
I'm
has
saying.
Suggestion?
Johnny thinks this is the signature skill, but really it's physical instrument.
Yeah,
is the signature.
Do we only get one?
I think this is our signature skill.
All right,
but we can level these up later, I believe. Or can we? No, we only get one.
Only one to begin with. All
cool.
Right.
So we have a himbo.
Physique base +5 for a total of 6.
Yeah. Dope.
It's like we aren't even there. Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient reptilian brain, hell yeah.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever,
never, ever, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
You all right, mate. You all right.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives contained within it.
This is great.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweetheart. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing, or how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Number 2 is funnier.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
LZ, let's go.
Right. To fuck all borough.
Hell yeah. This is just us, presumably unconscious.
Look, I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of
The
death.
song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head
And
attached
it's
to my neck, and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an godly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest
I
of
like
me.
the second one.
Yeah.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound. A clarion call from hell.
All right. Should probably,
The flare trousers.
yeah. Not alcohol. I don't think we need alcohol right now.
You have a splitting headache and no tea.
Sweet decor.
Disco ass blazer. This game got released on the Switch recently, so
Yeah.
it's like, how much of this had to get cleaned up for
This fan
Nintendo?
has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
We can either grab the tie, unlikely, or pull on the fan.
Fan, I
The
guess?
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Did that improve the check?
Yes.
It did.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
This narrator sounds like Idris Elba.
Yeah.
The switch must be broken
Oh.
because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Yeah.
Which might be exactly what it is.
It might be that. Hold tab to highlight. Ah.
You can do the flash game trick.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Who, I
Hot
wonder?
water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see
Oh.
yourself,
Oh.
just the outline of a man.
Hang on. That is what we get for character portrait.
For the moment, yeah. Why don't you push us down a bit so that people can see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, down here. Yeah. That's nice. No one has spoken yet to
Suddenly,
tell us if we're
you
coming
realize
through
you have
okay.
no memory of the
Yep.
face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. With all the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here.
So this is, I think, the skills, your social skills also sometimes basically roll themselves.
Yeah.
And then, just offer things that's like, what does that mean? Do we want to see what we look like?
Sure.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Still wipe the mirror, I think.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Okay, so he has a lot of rosacea.
Yeah. Do we look?
Sure.
Behold,
Yeah.
Yep. There's the boy.
Oof.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me.
Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar.
I think I'm a
Appears you're
superstar.
also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm afraid it's for the ladies.
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off,
I
too,
think-
in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies.
I promise.
I
Promise. Lie.
will not fail you, master. No one tells me what to do.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something. It's not an order.
8 or 3. But you can retry these.
It belongs
Whoa!
to the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Le Million.
Bill the
Out of
Million?
dazzling swirl of disco music in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made
The expression. So that's where it came from.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness.
So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20 odd years.
Oh.
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Attempt to stop
The expression from happening. Oh, we know the origin, so we have a better chance.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So, from what I understand with these checks, the white check is you can attempt it as many times as you want on the condition that you have done something to change the probability.
Okay.
So you can't just reroll it infinitely, but if we learn something else or improve the skill or the stat related to it, we get better.
Bathroom? Bathtub?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Mine's
these are not
being
narrated.
the cues.
Okay. Lead the cours.
You hear
Oh.
a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pen.
Oh.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Great.
Record player?
Toward the table, a song is playing.
Who could that be, I wonder?
Who could it be?
Believe it or not, it's just me.
What day is it?
March 51.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Am I some kind of military person?
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
Not unless you've been shitting us all this time.
All this
You've
time?
been here for 3 days on official police business, no less.
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far,
No.
mostly drinking.
No, we can't do it.
Well, it's red. Can we do it at all?
Yes, we can. It cannot be retried.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we could.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the
Don't be
law?
so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
True.
Now, this is a very Johnny Bravo thing to do, but I feel weird about doing it.
How hard do you want to lean in this early?
Hey there, baby.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have a fuck with you.
Berserker.
Berserker.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
No, I don't want to.
Come on, man. Pretty please.
I said I want to have fun with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Superstar cop, it's been established.
I don't remember being one. I think I might have lied.
Okay, sir. I have to ask. Do you really not remember? Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory?
I'm also old.
I'm sorry. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Oh shit, I didn't even ask what the crime was, did I?
Nope, I don't think the option appeared. Trump Le Monde. Top of the world.
Reading passes time quickly.
Or maybe fuck the world, I don't know.
I've seen you before. I've seen you before.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello.
Shake his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I think we gotta go for it.
Raphael Ambrosius
Gusto.
It's so cool.
It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that?
You're just a bit too honest.
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Gusto.
It's so cool.
Yes, it is. Raphael Ambrosius
Yep,
is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
we're
Yes.
stuck.
Well,
He doesn't even process what you said. He just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Must be some kind of misunderstanding.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean.
Yes, the
Not
police.
the initial
I'm aware that I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Taps his foot more out of habit than impatience.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Okay.
Johnny Bravo
We'll
is
have
not a
time for that
liar.
After we take a look at the coroner's case.
He's an idiot, but he won't
Have you
lie.
removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, yeah. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yes.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Why? Isn't it?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking.
That's a
to
pretty
them.
long time to leave a body in a tree.
Guys, why didn't you get to the crime scene
What a shame.
earlier?
Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you
Okay.
need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine.
No!
They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Let's get going.
To you, officer.
Interview cafeteria manager. Inspect victim's body.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedent.
That makes sense. Evidence. Dang. Ma'am?
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife?
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
But then I lost her.
Maybe I
You
am.
rascal. I'm too old for you, and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her.
Yeah.
What?
How would you like to roll with me?
I don't know.
Whatever do you mean?
Partner fighting crime.
Catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
That's true.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Of course. It's like, Carl, forgot I had you. Before it's into the paranatural.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
You seem to...
I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
We have spent roughly an hour just goofing around. We should probably deal with this body, huh? I think it's out back, they said. Oh, wait. Someone is working. For personnel until 1300. Okay. Well, if it's out back, we probably still have to go outside and, like... Where's this? Hey, kid. Oh. Oh, dear, kid.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong.
That's good.
You should hang out with this kid.
And see what that juicy shit is all about. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh.
Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Kid, you want a hand on Narc now? Got a good hand, kid.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
No.
That's it. That's all you've got. No. Got your ass handed to you by the Kuno. Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man. You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up.
What was that, Kuno?
You're fucking 12, you dipshit.
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
Kid, what should we do?
Shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
Okay. I don't have time for this. Is this evidence? Am I doing police?
I am of the
There are
police.
several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
That's not useful, I don't think.
I might as well try and get an account.
What do you
Damage
think
morale.
A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Workers boot try. Alright, I think that's... Alright, we should probably address... we should probably address this.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Legendary 14.
Let go of your nose without throwing up. Yeah, maybe...
The smell
Nope.
is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try and walk away. Nope.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Do you
If
want
you
your
can
help?
handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you.
I can't handle the headache.
Oh.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Oh, we can... Oh! Box. Money!
Magnesium.
Magnesium! Which would be good for morale. I don't know how important it is to have full morale. But, like, I guess it couldn't hurt to figure out how that works. Tools?
Tiny embroidered portiere?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Aha! I see. Been oxidizing.
That's what you do when you're aluminum. Disco aluminum.
Disco. Alright. Kim, should we, like, interview the people in the hotel? Sign reads, fuck the police. We, heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Pigs go home. Street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Alright. I don't really have anything.
Freet. With 3 T's.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Oh.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What is this, Freet?
I don't know. Frit?
It's room with 3 T's.
They think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
That's true.
You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
You don't need to interrogate her if you don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm not going to question.
The time machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Hmm? Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there.
Alright. Place for mine.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
I'm not gonna
The
ask what
raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Do you have ammonia?
Down there. Or press tab, I guess.
Yellow roses. Oh, maybe here at the counter. Ah, 'cause it's like back there. Oh, that's gonna be
A
cigarettes.
colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
This is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
Good thing you're an
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
We couldn't afford it anyway.
Right.
I don't see it. Oh wait, oh, a medicine cabinet.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. we don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere.
We have 20 cents to our name.
Yeah, doesn't really matter, huh? Kim, when's payday?
Protest?
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Nope.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the
Right to work! Right to work!
I'll be going. Well, it happened near the hotel. Also, maybe they can tell us where we can get some ammonia. Concierge.
A man in his late 20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The hard, as I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Gusteau. I am currently in between names.
It might actually be better to say nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Alright.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business.
I mean, it might be my business. If she called the body in.
Fine.
Who killed him?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
Did you kill him?
What are you? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Okay, I'm not gonna hound you
Oh,
on.
thank you.
Let's go.
Haha, 30 XP.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Okay.
Or I don't know, you shit.
So we can...
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
But what do I owe this place?
What exactly is
money?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Alright, it gets to a hundo.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Really.
I don't think I have any money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Okay, now I'm a little worried if Kim doesn't have any money.
Kim also doesn't. What happens
I'm
then?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I'll see what I can
sorry,
do.
I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Yep. Okay.
Good luck.
Where is Kim's car?
It's outside, but so fun fact, I have seen the both sides of the check if you just try and bolt.
Mm-hmm.
If you bolt, you just run away and he goes, oh, real mature, and that's the end of it. If you fail that check, your mind compels you to turn around and try and give him the double finger, and you accidentally crash into Cryptid Lady while your back is turned doing the double finger. And just have that uncomfortable...
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marble Hill.
Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Hobo-cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo, a cop, has its advantages.
Maybe.
Oh wait, is this an index? Guillaume de Lemillon?
What does this internalize?
Problem, solution.
-1 logic. Head in the clouds. Research time.
4 hours, 30 minutes.
Oh. Hobocop. Oh, we can take some time and internalize. Okay, so what I'm guessing is this gives us something, but we lose something.
You will lose logic until this research is complete.
I think so.
You will lose composure until this research is complete. There's a research tree in this game?
I'm very...
Oh wait, implacable feminist.
Oh, we don't have it yet.
Inexplicable feminist.
Okay.
Well, we could research Guillaume, I guess, for now.
This one?
Yeah, it was one of the first names we heard. It's probably important. Researching. Logic.
Oh, we could do both, but...
Oh, that sounds a little dangerous.
Yeah, that sounds...
Let's just take this nice and slow.
This is our thought cabinet.
We just woke up.
There's just a lot going on in our head right now.
Or maybe not enough.
Or maybe not enough. Right, we have to get a body out of a tree.
No, we get a call from Kim's car.
Oh, we should find Kim's car. Kim, where's your car?
Can we pan the camera? I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I really don't remember anything.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank you, oh wise man.
The lieutenant glances at his electronic wristwatch. A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the
We're gonna have to probably hang out with Kim for a while. We probably shouldn't get into it with Kim.
Do the arrow keys move the camera or something? Does Wesley move the camera? No.
They move us.
Okay.
If only I had a bag. Oh. I can run.
Is that Kim's car?
This looks like
They
Kim's
got
car.
police
Before
colors.
you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Don't say.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
This is probably the
I think the first one is more priority.
Yeah.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking.
This
with
is
a
me
large
here.
Rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-20, over. 10-18, 10-20, state your message, sir. Over.
All of these really?
The badge missing.
Badge missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Oh, damn.
Is it him? What does he want?
Jacques Vicmar.
Says he lost his
Jean
badge and
Vicmar.
needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen
And before him
and
and
laughs
sarcastically.
Oh, God damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Jules, you're alright.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yes, misplaced.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his
Can we just stop saying?
Yes, you two please.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his
Oh,
gun,
do we have a gun?
Oh my god.
Person wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Okay, it's gone.
Fuck me running!
That seems way worse.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question?
Convince them they didn't lose your gun.
We gotta win.
Even
Damn it.
it's out. Everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, I didn't lose my fun gun. Fuck it.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun? Look at the pythons.
Yes.
You are a gun. The biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe
The plasma gun. Kim, what are you back?
My entire body is one big gun. So I think this is...
I think number 4 is the funniest one.
Yeah, and also I think these are... We get these because of the successes and the things.
He says he's a living weapon and we are trying to trick him.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he
This isn't really a laughing matter. Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
In possession of your genitalia.
Now is a good time to say and S and so on. That'll make this all right.
Fucked her ass all night.
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off. Lay off. Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
That's kind of fair.
Satellite Officer.
What?
I heard him, I'm on it.
Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It's paramount to the... I know it can't work, but...
He says it's important.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir.
Nothing is working.
Anything else, sir? Over.
That's no.
But we cannot get into that.
Over and out.
Kim, what are we looking at?
This is Precinct 57. How may I... Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
This is me.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her. She wants you to ask her.
Whoa!
No, she
No
doesn't.
question about it.
No, she doesn't. This is a part of your brain.
I believe our intent to create Johnny Bravo has backfired quite
Yeah.
spectacularly.
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
I meant us.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim.
Yeah.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Alright.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. Oh, no.
Okay.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform, too. Kim doesn't have a uniform, and
Yeah.
he seems real to me.
I don't need answers for
every
every little thing.
Right. It's better to not ask too many questions, lest people start thinking you're a cop or something.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
This could be
Yes,
important.
you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What?
Oh, shit.
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Oh.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Pittsburgh was coming to her.
That sounds like me, all right.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
I mean, that's sort of there.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a...
Nah, I'm not gonna mess with Kim's car.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Rivershaw. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
It's in the west.
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez every day. Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
Oof, beyond or before?
You, on the Martinez Plaza, a small dot looking up at the sky. Droplets form on your eyelashes. La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary. Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain. A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock. Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelash. It's home.
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at?
Why am I not
to
there?
be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution fell. Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Aerostatics?
I'm not sure.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Unfortunately, we are still poor.
Kid, I'm gonna be homeless in like 8 hours.
That was an incredible scene.
Right?
Yeah. Combined with like the sad saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed this while it was zoomed out.
Some kind of perverse combination of like Ottawa, Cleveland, and Budapest.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags." There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
I'm not looking at you, trash container. You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Keep the hunch to myself.
The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say...
Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or Lieutenant.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Fine.
Oh, come on. The pry bar is more
The
fun.
manager? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide
Open. Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
I completely agree, electrochemistry.
That is sort of the character we've built.
Yeah.
There's no way that thing will stand up.
You're a living weapon. Look at those pythons on your arms. Bigger than any in the world.
Man, we're going to have trouble getting money and talking to people, but at some point somebody's going to try and rough us the fuck up.
Radio microphone. A pull-out tool. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Kim, you organize them. You're absolutely
Clearly
protective.
a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy.
Like the truth.
You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Also, we have a crowbar. We can Gordon Freeman situations now. Also, Kim, you don't have a raincoat either.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
So we could try it just without a tool, but...
Held R?
Yeah.
This trash container is locked.
42.
The sliding
better.
lid has a... You stick the pry bar into the fissure beneath the lid and push down. It doesn't take much force. With a satisfying crack, the metal gives way. You can open the lid now. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What do you mean?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into the dumpster fire.
For extra content!
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Digging Hobocop style for
extra content!
Wait, I hope dig in doesn't mean what I think it means.
I think it does. That's why I'm like...
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it.
I wonder where the belt could be.
I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just go.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Kim just hates kids, I think.
Or drugs, or both.
Yeah. Okay.
The lieutenant nods. Then it's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be. I don't know.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid.
Oh, shit.
You've even got an autopsy form in there.
I'll be damned.
I did paperwork? Oh, shit!
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
For the great bloodletting to begin?
I don't think I wanted... I think I didn't want to be a cockroach, so I threw it away. So that... I don't know, I'm boring.
I'd rather not to talk about it right now.
So we're just totally speculating. Also, I think I leveled up.
Where do you get... Do you apply levels somewhere? Also, you've done 29% research on Julian.
Yeah.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
What your eagle eyes see?
Kim, are you...
Kim, are you a nerd?
Are you fucking with me? Do we dig in for the extra
content? I think we got a content. Hobocop.
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
Where?
Never mind. Look at that fat string of archipelagon pearls amidst the banana peels. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
I'll sell it.
Won't. Because these things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man from
Yeah.
in saffron.
An antique. No, do not take the mug.
Only in its social sensibility.
Oh, we're taking the mug.
Damn it. Maybe we can bash it over somebody's head later.
The container
Sell it.
sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Inventory to... What is interact button? Oh, there it is. closer look.
How do I do that?
Interact.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
The yellow
In the
papers.
back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Field
A
autopsy.
dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form, waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station.
Because
Below
these
the
are
quote
blank
are the
forms.
criminal charges you risk by not appearing. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy of paper. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Certainly.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet,
The Unsolvable Case.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on the unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? Wish there was one in there about a drug den. You love those. Gets the blood pumping. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Count the pages.
There is, for precisely one
Ah.
more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage.
Commit to paper.
Forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Shit, honestly.
That's from the intro title.
Yeah.
I think 2 is interesting.
Yeah.
Furies. Yes, well, I
It's
don't know.
not-
I
he
have to be
doesn't like
honest,
it.
I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
I mean, it's clearly this is what Kim's
You know what?
reaching for.
I get the distinct impression that there is no pleasing Kim Kitsuragi.
Yeah. I like that Kim is trying to be very accommodating, but does have an opinion.
It must have been so hard to write Kim Kitsuragi as like a
Right.
straight man
That's
for
good.
any build.
That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Fuck off.
Kim, are you fucking
I'm
with
going
me?
to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Shut up.
Kim, all his point so we use on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head.
Jesus!
He died. It was a workplace accident.
You don't exactly close them so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Kim, explain the system. Ah.
It's proven to be
Nope.
harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor
Alright.
to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
How do I level up? Oh, we have a map. Oh, and these are the
You don't have a map yet.
Ah, level up. Oh wait,
Revert. How many points do we have? One?
and not.
I get the
for these.
distinct sensation that our psyche is going to suffer if we don't improve it soon.
All right.
What seems to be rolling up a lot? Inland Empire has
Empire.
appeared a couple of times. Authority has appeared a couple of times.
Yeah, empathy's appeared once.
If you want to keep going the Johnny Bravo angle, suggestion could use some help.
Or should it just continue to be garbage?
Possibly. Esprit de Corps might help with Kim, I guess.
Nah.
But I feel like the station are already a bunch of... The station already seem to have a firm opinion of our characters.
Fuck them. Fuck them!
Party Planet.
Is that...
I kind of want to see more Shivers effects.
Alright. Hell yeah.
Those were really good.
That was really cool. It doesn't appear that we level up these base stats. At least not
I think
right
those
now.
might be fixed.
Alright. Hell yeah. I don't want to interact with this!
I hope it's not a clue.
I don't want to interact with this! Should we interact with this?
Just to shut it up, maybe.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
Got it.
Much.
Got it. Okay.
Cool.
Leaving that one be.
Alright. We did some actual police work.
What about that other kid? You can talk to that kid?
Yeah, we didn't talk to her, did we?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
Can't back off. Just
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
What are those strange words you use?
It smells so bad that I threw up. And I was wondering, ...
Wondering what?
I think it's, kid, do you want to climb that ladder and get that corpse down? I don't think Johnny Bravo would trust that, too.
Kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'm not fucking squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
Kuno and Kuno Essa?
Oh. Hello.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly, well-laid pallets.
Easy on the eyes.
No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What is this
Hard
feeling?
to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see.
Oh. Can I get to these things?
No, maybe from the other side.
Yeah, it must be. Whoop. Unless we have we generated an idea?
It still is. Look.
Active decay. It's okay to...
He's about to blow.
Alright. I should probably not just carry around a fucking crowbar, huh?
You're a cop. At least you aren't carrying a gun.
That's true.
Then again, that is also quite bad.
That's also kind of a problem. Okay. So things that we know. Oh, we could ask Gart about any of the shit we found with the clothes. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to say weird things. There's a dude just asleep on that counter over there.
There was?
Down.
Oh, shit. Wild Pines.
He looks one with the table. It would take quite some effort to wake him up. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Dibs.
Hey!
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his sleep.
No words, just a
Roar
prior.
like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man?
It's out there for the long count.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer? Yeah, what about it?
You seem cool with it.
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Now a little appointment.
If you get lucky, I might even have answers for them. That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers and their employment. For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye. Right to sleep, I say.
See anything interesting in your dreams?
God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses, no mausoleums, Just
quality time.
A little me time.
The abyssopelagic zone.
You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection. Fuck sleep. Despite the headache and the queasiness, you feel like you've got at least a 10-kilometer run in you.
Yours?
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Take those pills.
Headache
The
pills.
worker isn't. Perhaps he's on his way to it. On the counter, rolled out. The man does not mind. You.
Time to take them pills. Clear that headache.
I think it's for morale.
Oh.
So, but we will. We for sure will.
Can I help you? How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Are in a fugue state.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Booker Street diner, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
This Shiver's just like
Sylvia
psychic
keys
power.
before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes?
I don't know what this would be.
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
What's that board there?
That's a good question.
Or the menu, for that matter. Speaker.
Ah. This is where the lyrics would be. Is that?
Nose fed.
Ah. Hell yeah. Only
Monday.
Monday. Alright. So the union might know something. We have notes. Okay. We can't inspect the victim's body until we get ammonia. Oh, we could ask Kuno. It may take a while. Alright. I guess we can ask Kuno. He will be unhelpful. Kim doesn't want to ask, but like, I don't know, maybe he's seen something.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks? Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Shoot that shit at Kuno, dumpster diver. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Unclimbable.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
On acrobats?
Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
So turn out back there, point to the shack.
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright? Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
That's fair.
Been there, Kuno.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright. Gardener. I could use some ammonia. Gardener?
You back? Of course.
Oh,
What
yeah,
can
you're
I
called the
help you
gardener.
with? Sure. I
Oh.
come with it.
Okay.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course. I won't.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after.
Oh.
Sure. Keep them.
Oh.
I have another pair.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
Alright, that was easier than I thought.
I mean, I feel bad about asking.
There's so many conceits in this game, I thought we were gonna fuck that up for sure somehow.
Yeah. That's probably like a consumable anyway. Try that. What time is it?
So past midnight.
Okay, I did not realize it was that late.
Let's do this bit of the scene and then wrap up.
Alright.
I feel like this will be an important bit.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Has
with his
ammonia.
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated. You crack open
Woo!
the handful and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked,
Ah.
but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
What kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. It is. It's expensive.
And nobody's taken it.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
That's a lot, I
As a
think.
wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot. That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
It's pretty advanced for
I
that.
agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more arm after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Oh.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Wait, does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell.
Resist death. There's no rest of the armor?
That's a stupid question.
Yeah.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless, and a small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked.
Did you try and get the boot off?
This feels dangerous.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Better not even try.
The sabatons dangle off. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
The narrator seems to pause at unnatural moments.
Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Is that a word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the faded
This is a
logo
bad time
of the
for a
local
drink, right?
brewery.
Extremely. Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a harbor? I can't commit with anything other than a harbor.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Sure wanted him to stay here.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Yep, that's why it took me so long, Kim. Glad you're coming to that conclusion.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Nothing remains.
My mother, the love of my life.
Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay.
Alright.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoo. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol and heartbreak.
Fair enough, Inland Empire.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled
With
with
disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
national
of no
pad?
nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular, unable to communicate in anything more than grunts. It's impossible to tell if its advice is right or wrong.
Missing some.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Huh. So cameras in this world are not any camera that we...
In case we need it.
With
a liquid-powered camera.
With ampoules?
Yeah. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed.
Who
What
are you,
remains
dead man?
is an unrecognizable mess. The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Who is he? He is male, 4250, with an athletic build.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
I have another.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Yeah.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
The narrator seems to pause before conjunctions and after the word from. I don't know if that's intentional or...
I don't know.
If they're like not a native English speaker and that's just how they're doing it.
Could be.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Yeah, that's a problem.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
There's no question. There's only cutting. How hard can it be?
Me. Saw the branch. Shoot him down. Ask for help from the harbor. Reasonable?
I think physical instrument can cut the belt easily.
Yeah.
I don't doubt your physical prowess, officer, but that's aircraft strength material.
I'm a jet plane. Beep beep.
Procedure on. The risk of acrobatic failure is one we cannot take. We must not become comedy for the locals.
The fuck have you got against comedy pigs?
Kuno do
Someone
it?
else? You mean like the police?
You have a point
Sadly,
there.
yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Saw the
Climb
branch?
up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Shoot him down.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Well, give me something to work with, Kim.
It's unsafe.
I'd say shoot him down.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt like chicken on a skewer.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Just shoot the belt. The bolt will break it.
It absolutely will not. Officer. That's not how physics works. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
What's the worst thing that could happen? Wait, let me try. Let him choose.
Silence. With it and produces a
Holy shit!
Hell yeah, Kim!
He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel,
A
separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The
He's gonna fucking miss!
The chick's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Oh my god, that was so many types of wrong. Who taught Four Eyes to shoot? Whip up a grueling training regimen.
Right.
Now, beat the man in
Oh god.
Go, go, go.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
What the hell is wrong with you?
You need to
Square your shoulders.
You gotta relax.
Kim!
Wait. It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Clad.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
I guess I could try.
Take his gun. and
Show him how to use it.
I should
It's
try.
bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Alright.
You know what? Fair.
Only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel it.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
Oh, that's bad.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your
Ah!
fucking mouth? At least you won't miss.
Oh no. So this is just gonna wind up with us shooting the fucking body like in the chest, right? This ain't gonna work.
Shut up.
Say shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
I'm not gonna point the gun at her.
No.
That's not gonna help. Or will it?
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
What, you didn't cut? He didn't censor that one?
Maybe we shouldn't. We're gonna explode that
I
body.
agree. Enough gunslinging for today. We need to access the harbor and ask the leader of the
All
Union
right.
to have it taken down. They have the tools, and they have men.
We did level up once. Maybe we end on that.
Yeah. What do you think we should add?
Well, let's see. These things come up a lot in part because they're already so good.
Uh-huh.
So we could really fucking... Oh, I see. Like, our skill is 0. This is the threshold of how much we could have. We could have up to 2 in rhetoric. We have 0 in rhetoric.
Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse.
We don't seem like a rhetoric kind of person.
Inland Empire seems to be appearing a lot.
Yeah. Dreams and waking life. Let the body take control.
I can only count to 3.
Keep your morale up. We're not much of a panache, are we?
No.
Inland Empire it seems kind of interesting. Yeah, hunches and gut feelings. It seems kind of, and then maybe this. Drama is funny. I wonder how much is like things don't show up and we just don't know them because they failed. Like, has drama showed up or done roles? Like, that's what I think. Is like when those things come up, they always say success. I wonder if that just means the failures don't show on the log.
Probably because the failures would be too numerous.
Right. So we could really go anyway.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm honestly good with anything at this point.
Yeah. Flair for the dramatic is kind of fun, but dreams and waking life is a cool way to say that. Or we could just go fucking crazy on the physical.
On the psychic powers. Go to Party Planet.
I mean,
that's a 5, so it's going to appear anyway.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe knock one that we haven't seen in a while.
All right. We haven't seen any of these.
No. Composure has appeared once.
Yeah. And we haven't seen, I think, any of... Well, we've seen
Encyclopedia has appeared. Logic, fittingly, has not.
Yeah. If we were going to do one of these, I would say drama.
I would say drama,
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. All right.
And that's all for now.
Yeah.
Save.
So far, pretty damn good. I have quite enjoyed this so far.
Yeah, for only 3 hours. Or 2 hours.
Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Okay. Active thoughts alter dialogue options. Thought bonuses differ for research and completion. Interesting.
We probably should have read these beforehand, but whatever.
Interesting. Cool. Anyway, but that should do it for now. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying that so far.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look for someone to raid. Recheval.
Revachol.
Verbiter. Sherbert. Oh, Nismog's streaming. Let's raid there. Nismog. Thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
Hope y'all enjoyed. And y'all have a good night.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.